try this again. Because the camera gave out on the second to last day. After like far too long, honestly, recording. I'm a pissed off now. I'm a real pissed off now. Let's get into the days. We're gonna start with National Cheesecake Day, and Cheesecake Day can fuck the right off. I generally, in almost all cases, dislike cheesecake. I don't know why, and you are allowed to like cheesecake, but just keep it the fuck away from me, because I can't stand the stuff except for the one my grandma makes, and that's it's a baked cheesecake that is very different from pretty much every conventional cheesecake. So I just say I don't like cheesecake, because generally I don't like cheesecake, because that's not real, that's like completely different to what everyone considers to be cheesecake. So I don't like cheesecake as far as societies go. Next up, National Father-in-Law Day. And there are basically, I'm using this to talk about stereotypes. There are basically two stereotypes for father-in-laws, two stereotypes for mothers-in-laws. The father-in-law ones are either really cool or abusive to the mother. The mother-in-law stereotypes are either abusive to the child or a gold digger. Someone really got shafted here, right? I think a lot of people got shafted here, actually, with that being the stereotypes. Good times. Of course, there is the other stereotype for any step relative, but yeah, let's not mention that directly. We will do, as always, question, why is it always at the top of the list? Why is it at the top of the list? Who's watching it this much that makes it the top of the list? And if you don't get that joke, if anyone is asking in the comments about that joke, do not tell them. Let them figure it out on their own. They'll know when they're ready. I've worked out why the camera seemed slightly tilted all this time. The wire was caught between the wire for the microphone, that is, was caught between the connections for the tripod and the thing that screws into the bottom of the camera. So yeah, I thought it looked tilted. I've only just worked out why. Well, actually, no, I worked out why, then had a sneezing fit, and now we can continue. It is National Whistleblower Day, which is one of those days that should be plural. Whistleblowers Day. And whistleblowers are the people that get the information, try and leak the information to the press anonymously, and then the press name them anyway! Which is against the point. News media is fucking awful. It doesn't do its job well. The whole point of wanting to do it anonymously is because, you know, a lot of the time this is sensitive information that's probably illegal to leak, but is really important for people to know. Take the whole Edward Snowden thing. Really important secure information about security, but it's information that the public isn't meant to see. They should see, because, you know, that's the whole point. It's generally the point when it comes to leaking this sort of information. It's information we should have, but don't, because the government likes to hide things from us. I keep telling you the system's broken and corrupt, don't I? But yeah, so that's the whole point of the leaking, but yeah. As news outlets, you should be giving the information, but not telling the public the name of the person. Just like a whistleblower has given this information for the press is perfectly fine. You don't need to name them. I'm gonna move on. The last 2 days for today are both for the last Thursday of the month, and we start with National Chili Dog Day. I have had one chili dog in my life, I believe, and the reason why I have only had one is because it was a pain in the arse. Was it good? Yes. You have a real good idea. But structural integrity leaves much to be desired. And I don't know if it's just the one I had. I had it in Disney. It was in the American Pavilion, the sort of quick service restaurant that's back there. And flavor-wise, fucking fantastic. But I couldn't hold the thing. I couldn't pick up the thing and eat it. I had to use the tray and slowly slide it in the most awkward pain in the arse. How am I not still getting messy about barely touching the thing way possible? I don't know, again, I don't know if that's just the one I had or what, but yeah. My neighbours are being loud, aren't they? And you are nearer the window than I am, and the window is open. So if that's loud, I'm sorry. But I've already had to have enough trouble redoing this because of the memory card being a dick again, that I'm not reshooting this just because someone's being loud outside. No, that I'd reshoot this because someone loud being outside anyway, unless it was really bad. And finally, National Intern Day. Should I get an intern? I don't know what I would get an intern for, actually. Although, then again, none of us are paid, so in a way we're all unpaid interns. Except for me, I'm the unpaid director of the company. Because no one's making any money from this. Again, none of the people that I'm working with are officially on books. Like, they're not employees, which is why I say working with, and not... Yeah. I mean, I would say working with anyway, because that's the kind of person I am, but, yeah. None of them are employees, they're all just people. They're mostly just friends helping me out, really. And if this company, when this company gets going and stuff, and when I can actually pay people, then I would be quite happy to sign them into contracts and to regular pay and such. Unfortunately, I'm not making money at the moment, so I can't do that. Starting a company is fucking difficult. Please help by sharing the word or the videos. Preferably both. I suppose the word would get out if you shared the videos, so share the videos. Please. This company is starting a company is apparently very difficult. Something I kind of knew, but like I think I always skip that bit. It's like, because getting started is the hardest thing for me, right? So I focus on the bits a bit further on. Which doesn't help that getting started is hard, because I then focus too much on that and then don't get started, don't get the ball rolling. I don't know. I don't know if you can hear the fly bouncing off of the window, and it's come in. 1 second. Get to fuck. There we go. That was an interesting bit of thing, and an interesting way to segue into the outro. Actually, to be fair, I've already kind of started telling you to share. And while you're at doing these things for me to help me grow, to help the audience grow, to help this company get somewhere. Again, I'm not so much trying to build the company off YouTube making money. I'm sort of building the company off of YouTube growing an audience so people can see when I do other things. And, for trying to change the world, because you kind of need people for that. But do join the Broken Flock and subscribe. Embrace the chaos. Get some insane in you. Try something new. I'm around for suggestions if you want to message me and have a discussion over what you might want to try. If you know me personally, you can do that by the means you'd expect. You can do that by any personal means. If you don't know me personally, my Twitter is in the description. Please feel free to message me there in any capacity. Other than that, yeah, that's it. That's me done for today. Those are all your days. Those are all the things I normally say in the outro, so I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Let's turn to jazz hands more than waving.